Good September morning to everyone in the outdoor world. If you are watching this video, half the Ultimate Outdoors radio crew is on the way to Utah. We just rolled out of Vegas, and we're calling this trip the 12 days of elk hunting instead of the 12 days of Christmas. We are heading into central Utah on a limited draw hunt. Tom's at the wheel. We both have elk tags. Limited draw. This was a 13-year deal to draw these tags. So we rolled out of Vegas, heading up through what they call the Gorge, which is the corner of Utah and Arizona. And if you folks ever want a really nice sightseeing trip, photography, you have to kind of take in this gorge and see what Mother Nature has to offer down here in the corner of Arizona and Utah. So we are rolling up. This is segment one. We are going to timeline this hunt throughout the 12 days. We are in for the full season. A lot's going to depend how choosy we are when we pull the trigger. We're here for meat, so I guess it'll depend on our mood what happens. How long you holding out, Tom?
2 days.
So our game plan is we're heading up into central Utah. We're heading in on horses tomorrow. We are going to get dropped in a spot for 2 weeks by Alicia from Flying J Outfitters, and then she will come back and get us in 2 weeks and pack out our elk for us. That's what they call a drop camp. We are do-it-yourself guys. We never like to follow anybody around. Kind of been at this for about 30 years. We've laid a few bulls on the ground, so not the first go around. This one thing I can guarantee you, it won't be a hunt where if a 300-inch or a 320-inch 6-point walks by, he won't be passed up. So it's kind of just the way it is. We're definitely looking for some elk meat. Just something of decent quality. This is just not too far away from Zion National Park, where actually there was a bunch of drownings here just a few weeks ago. So it's just some really pretty area. We'd like to thank Vortex Optics for furnishing with some gear, the new 1,000-yard rangefinder, the series of binoculars, and also I'm shooting the new 1-power muzzleloader scope, which Vortex just came out with. In Utah, you can use 1-power fixed muzzleloader scope. For instance, Colorado's open sights, but we're able to use a 1-power fixed scope here. So basically, we're gearing up. We're heading up to an area to stay overnight. We're going to get all our gear ready. We're going to shoot our guns. We'll be shooting some videos of the preparation, and also like to thank CVA muzzleloaders, Power Belt Bullets, and we're actually going to be field testing the Wilderness Athlete Energy supplements, which is recovery shakes and hydrate and recover. And as we get older, we need all the help we can get because beer doesn't do it. So it'll be fun to sample the Wilderness Athlete products. It's basically a additive to add to water. A lot of good stuff in it to give you energy, keep you going, because you do burn a lot of calories. So stay with us, it'll be fun. We're going to timeline this hunt and load it on YouTube throughout the period of a week or two here. 1 or 2 or 3 videos a day, but it'll be definitely fun to follow it. We're in the area where you know, it's a draw of a lifetime. You never know what the elk are up to, but it is a limited draw area. There was only 12 tags in the United States for this spot, and we drew 2 of them, so it took us 13 years. But so it'll be fun to see what the elk are up to, but we are geared for 12 solid days of chasing them. No stones left unturned. We're going to do whatever we got to do. If we have to sleep with them, we will. And maybe be eating some of them MREs, which we've had to do once or twice, which is kind of brutal.
Hopefully with some elk steak mixed in with it.
So we got a nice base camp with a wood stove in it. I'm just kind of panning around so you can see some of the scenery coming up through the gorge before we hit Zion National Park. But what a gorgeous area. We get into a lot of the red rock formations and such. So stay with us. We'll be shooting some more videos when we get up unloading our gear, and you can kind of see what we're up to with a do-it-yourself hunt. And everything is up to us as to what happens. So we'll be giving her hell. This is Terry and Tom with Ultimate Outdoors Radio, and this is segment 1 of the 12 days of elk hunting.